Instagram, and a few other places, right? You can see the lifetime Demon Slayer travels. It's crazy cool James Bond lifestyle all over the world. Europe, Central and South America. Scandinavia. Well, there'll be plenty more. This will continue. The saga will continue. Back once again, like the Renegade Master. Over and over. No. So the number one thing to this, right, is your discipline and your daily habits and your lifestyle. If you can get up earlier than everybody, be on more point than everybody, get 2 or 3 sessions before 10 a.m., right? Get up at 2:30 a.m., that's what I do. No later than 3:30 a.m., that's how I do it. Reflect, galvanize myself, sharpen that blade, get a little bit of work done, get out in front of the sunrise, right? Be thankful, put a jog down, say my prayers, get back in just in time for the mastermind modeled after the second chapter in Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. In this journey, everybody who's around me anywhere, I want you to have read Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil as a baby step, as a total baby step. If you can hold yourself in the epic morning, the epic dawn, to have an epic day, to have an epic stack of days, to really get that compounding interest, that constant blade sharpening, and really be razor sharp, well thought out, playing 3D chess with me on a daily basis in the morning. If you can hang with that after some time, then you can get in where you fit in, you know what I mean? But those are the real baby step prerequisites to this Demon Slayer thing. And then we'll show you the Demon Slayer burpee as one of the many rites of passage rewards as you progress within a well-cultivated system. You know, I did 330 something video reps before doing this particular video. I did everything I just said. I got up early, I hit the track, I hit the gym already. I did 50 burpees with a guy who really needed it. I was there for my people. I evaluated some previous work, criticized myself. Blade sharpening, blade sharpening, blade sharpening. That's all we're doing. Then, once you're a sharp blade, once you look like a heavy hitter, once you have the physical business card at the very least, and you don't get disqualified right away by some real true winner, then you start making sure that you're in the winner's club. That's the first hour that the gym is open, the boxing gym, the wrestling gym, the weight gym. You start mingling with those people, and you do it for long enough, just 30 days, and you will start to get high fives. You will start to get knuckles. As long as you get in there and you don't say anything and you keep your head down and you just murder, right? Just go, go, go. Give it all you got. Kill Bill scene twice of the amount of everybody else that you see in there. And I'm not here to lie to you. That's truly what it takes. If you can hold yourself to those standards, you've got a chance. You've got a chance in this Demon Slayer regiment, platoon, division inside the broader spectrum of God's army, you know? And we took initiative to be here. And we do get respect from above, right? And we decided in this beautiful life where every spectrum of every type of field, every spectrum of play, every you can do really whatever you want to do, and you can go so evil with it, and you can go so good with it. We've actually seen the light spectrum, the spectrum where there's an opportunity for people to really serve the ecology, serve their brother, serve the whole picture, sharpen the blades, little bit of service, little bit of service, little bit of service, stack that, creative ideas and that. In business, they say cloning. is smarter than making a new idea, and it's more safe, right? Take an existing idea and then roll with that. That's what they say in business. Oh, but look, don't they just say that in physical fitness too? Get with someone who's rolling, who's got the results that you want, and copy what they do, learn from them. Oh, and then look, isn't that very similar in spirituality? Wouldn't it be? You know, that you really focus in, you laser focus in, you do a lot of reading, you do a lot of study. I'm here to testify to you that the spiritual muscle bleeds through. The worst pain I ever felt in the beginning was spiritual pain. I overcame that, and then I started building every kind of muscle, right? Brain muscle, body muscle, character muscle, soul, right? Back to the spirit building, right? I spend 80% of my time alone, working on myself in the lab, crafting ideas and contributions and value that I can exchange with the world for continued value and a process of nature to human nurturing, or human to human nurturing. I choose nature, right? That's the beautiful thing about this life. You can choose every degree and spectrum. I hope you choose the positive side. I hope you really get down harder than most people get down. You know what I mean? I hope you're someone who protects kids and not harms them, because it turns out we're actually in a world where tons and tons of kids are being harmed, lied to, used and abused, weaponized, sent to wars, when there's this beautiful other road that we can pave for them, right? There's a beautiful truth way outside of these lies within lies within lies within lies, right? We were once these innocent guys over here. Then we got our challenges, as Carl Jung says. I've been listening to a lot of Carl Jung. That's got to be a big staple in the demon slaying culture, right? Napoleon Hill, Carl Jung, these were tough guys that had great answers, right? And provided, and if we listen to them, we can provide a great environment, you know, for a great set of Spartan kids, which are needed now. They're serving college, that is needed now. You know, can you read the signs? They're there. Timing's everything in the fight of life. The Demon Slayer is just Demon Slayer timing, right? I got this nickname legitimately through the Burpee quest. I honestly think, you know, people should name themselves. You should be able to get to create whatever name for whatever person you're gonna be, you know. But next to that, I like the Native Americans, since I'm from the land of enchantment, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I like the Native American system, you know, get named through experience, right? Through cohesive vision at the very least, right? And that's what happened with the Demon Slayer. And it's not a bad name. It's not a bad name. So, you know, I've been called plenty of things, and no mouth salad begins to describe who I am, who you are, or definitely doesn't begin to describe this greater picture of reality, which most of it is real, whether you like it or not. So certain evil people, they can sit there and say, oh, I don't believe in that, and I don't believe in this, and I don't believe. But if that shit's really real, like hell, right, and doing the right thing in Judgment Day and all that, if that's really real, and you've just been sitting there stacking skeletons in the closet, well, I'm just glad I'm not you. For those of you who just detest that type of person and galvanize yourself in this other side over here, this is our channel. This is our thing. You know what I mean? We're just gonna be super coded, super character, super cowboy, super Indian, super open-minded, learning at all times, sharpening that blade, improving all the kung fu forms and the samurai combinations, and the stoic philosophy downgrades, and the poker facing, and the taking all challenges as opportunities to build strength, because that's what they are. And when you take them head on like that, and you do it honestly, and you do it valiantly, and you do the right thing, you walk into the next chapter a whole different walk-in than someone who hasn't held themselves to that line, or has done something shady, you know, or has a dishonest orientation and cohesion. Because you're going to be aligned with something, both sides can promote you. There's big bosses for us out here, those of us who really want to step up and do something good and be fearless and move around to where nobody can really catch up with us. Pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm actually, since little, I had a demon start me in a box. I was born of a demon. I had her, and then she got me locked up to get checks off my head, right? I'm the real V. I'm the real knockaround guy. I've definitely been in a few hundred, you know, so then I was honorable military service, so, you know, I'm moving around a little bit differently. Well, I wouldn't be a bad person to copy. I wouldn't be a bad person to learn from. You know, a whole bunch of people can tell you about how I'm gonna have one of the most hardcore commitments to goodness and doing the right thing and being intelligent and being advanced and advancing myself and advancing the ecology and advancing the human to nature situation and advancing as much as I possibly can. I'm just gonna swing the bar bat so hard, telling the truth, doing the right thing, trying to do the biggest goods that I possibly have in the face of people who just lie, have kidnapped my child to bring me down, hacked, harassed, just phenomenal, ridiculous, pathetic Jerry Springerness, you know, horrible, dark human beings who will never believe in God, who will never do any service for anyone else without it being part of their bullshit cover story mask, right? We're you know, we're straight, authentic people. As soon as someone else puts on the mask, though, we put on the death mask. We are no longer putting up with these punks, not anywhere near us. And once they expose themselves, we thank them, we forgive them, and we move on. We definitely don't let them back in. These evil schemers know exactly what they're doing. They're capitalizing on the fact that you play by the golden rule and they don't. That's what it is. They see your character and soul as a weakness. And you so many of you, let them keep going, let them come back in to get Harry, Sam, and the other little kid. Because forgiveness is one thing. But naive stupidity that is not getting respect from above, letting someone continue to operate inside of your mission, which is way too big, to not learn your lessons. All right, well, I love you. I'm praying for you. We came here to get strong, and I hope that's what you do. Until the next Mission Impossible message. We work hard in this club. Flow state to flow state productivity. We turn it up, you know. If you have extreme PTSD, or if you don't, you want to be in this club, right? You're going to have to take all toxins and toxic people and toxic TV signals and turn them off. You're going to have to, you're going to have to stop hurting yourself. All right? Flow state to flow state progress, momentum, and the positive direction. You need to charge all the way over there, and then now you're a conduit for goodness. Now you can go into battle and you've got the other side behind you. Cool. Let's go.